Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. Today is a very busy and hectic day. I was doing clutch on 07 Taco. It was the throwout bearing which was bad, and I filmed some of it for you. I used this incredible trans jack from Ranger, 1 ton. Absolutely can recommend to you. It has 2 stages actually. This goes up and then the small one shows up later. So that's done, and meanwhile as I was working we had a tow 4Runner 96 4Runner. You know Isaac is start of this YouTube channel too. This was actually the clutch job. So Isaac went yesterday, it's right here, it's windy so that will be a problem. He went yesterday to the tire company and he got absolutely gorgeous tires. What do you say? Aren't these incredible? There will be also sun problem for us. But let's just see what's happening. Car died, will pick up tomorrow, Isaac. So Isaac got a new towers at what, Charles Schwab? What was that?
Yeah, Les Schwab.
Les Schwab got a tires, and me, I'm thinking they messed up his truck because I'm the conspiracy theory, right, person. Do you think they messed up your truck? Because what happened? You gave them running 4Runner.
Gave him running 4Runner and it won't start.
Did you guys hear that? They did the tires, they park it in the parking lot, Isaac came to pick it up, and the thing won't start. Isaac actually is studying, I will point a finger on him, he's studying the automotive mechanical school. What is it?
Yeah, I'm taking classes at College of the Redwoods for automotive technology to get my certificate so I can be just like Peter.
Excellent. I hope he won't be, because this job kills physically everybody. So Isaac says, what he says, hey, I have the lights when I turn everything on. Come over, Isaac, show us. I have the lights clear right in the instrument cluster, correct? Don't start it yet, but you said, hey, what do you think? Yeah, everything goes on.
Yeah.
And you think what will happen here?
I don't think it will start. I think it's just gonna quit out and die.
Yeah, but you think it's not a battery? You blame starter, correct?
I blame starter.
As a student,
Yeah,
you think it's not a battery because it shows the full light. Everything seems to be good.
Yeah, it shows all the lights, and I can turn on my headlights, and everything's fine.
Now, what else did you do to try to start it one more time and take it to the service?
What I tried to do was I tried to hit it with a hammer and a shiv to try and knock the starter, since that kind of works, but not really.
Okay.
And then we tried to maybe jump it, but nothing worked.
Okay.
So I think it's
so
a
no
starter.
clicking, no clicking from it. Okay, even with tapping with the hammer. How many miles you have on the odometer?
I have 290,000 miles and 760.
Wow, so 3.4 liter V6, 290,000 miles, unbelievable. Let's pop the hood and look where you did that popping, tapping. So this is good help. He already learned it in the school, he knows it. If you get stranded, you have to locate where the starter is. Where is it, Isaac?
Starter.
Oh, so it's a passenger side.
Passenger side, right under the manifold.
Oh, nice. Verbology. Is it verbology? Verbiage. Verbiage?
Right.
Yeah. So, and you said, how did you tap on it? Oh, I see all those spots. Yeah. Can I zoom on it? Down there, I see. Yeah, you guys see it too. So, what did you do? Like big hammer or pry bar, or what did you do?
We got
guys?
a pry bar and we got a hammer and knocked it a few times.
And it was at the tire company.
Yeah, at the Les Schwab.
And then you said, okay, nothing helps, so you tow it to my shop today and You rudely interrupted my day. Oh my God, I'm so mad. I'm so mad I was doing that clutch. Okay, you know what? Where is the key? Let's go give it a try again, because you know what? People will tow, and how much they stole out of your account?
They stole $140 for a tow.
I saw the bill. It's a $145, guys, in California for approximately, they moved him approximately 7 miles. And the tow company took $145. It blows my mind. So you know what, Isaac? I don't believe anybody. What I do always, I try to confirm the complaint. So you want me to deal with it? I don't know what's wrong. Let's go and try. Everything goes on. Oh, I heard a click. So the battery is definitely strong. There is also the alarm and locks are doing some kind of ruckus, but let's listen right now. So that's, guys, either weak battery or we have a bad starter solenoid. Definitely. I'm glad you heard that sound. It's always good to try move the shifter. Could be a lot of different reasons. So I'm making sure it's in the park and it's not maybe the switch. You heard the clicking, right? Okay, let's bring the jumper box and see if it will start up. And while I was walking to get the jumper box, what happened?
I just turned it and it turned right on.
Oh my God, so it's playing games with us, huh? And what do you will say? So do we have a proof it's a starter, or what do you will say what's going on?
Starter.
So Isaac remembers first, before working on the starter, what do you have to do?
I have to remove the negative terminal so I don't electrocute myself if I'm working on the starter.
Very good. So Isaac cleaned up a little bit here. That's not easy access. He put the light there for himself. He disconnected starter wires, and now he's going to break loose 2 bolts holding that starter. What is the size of those bolts, Isaac?
It's a 14 millimeter.
That's right, very good. So yeah, go ahead and try to get this baby out. It actually broke loose, huh? Because you are using what tools?
Big ones.
Yeah, half drive. Yeah, you will not be foolish and trying to use 3/8 or obviously 1/4. It's impossible, but you grab the biggest tools which gives you the most torque.
So what I think I need to do is, since the starter is pretty trapped in here and I can't pull it that way and try and fit it through there, I'm going to lower this down and I'm going to try and maneuver around the hard brake line right in between here so I can move it out.
So I let Isaac to do his discovery, and then I remove it for him. You can see the starter, the opening, it's gone, it's behind us. And he forgot, or he didn't know, he's learning that if you have a 2-wheel drive vehicle and there is no div here and the CV axle, you simply lower the starter through here. You don't have to be dealing with this area that is for 4-wheel drive vehicles.
Yeah.
So what are you doing right now, Isaac?
So right now I'm just comparing the 2 starters and see what is what, and see if it's the right part, just in case. So I'm looking at it, and with all the grime in on here, even though it looks a little cleaned on maybe this part, it does seem like this is the original starter for it.
Maybe. And look, these are the marks as you were tapping on it, is it correct?
That is true, yes.
Yeah, action. It looks like Isaac, with my help, I held the starter for him and he actually caught the thread on the bolts. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, finish. Yeah, what happened?
It just kind of came off there. I think I was doing a little bit too much.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fudge.
Yeah, wobble. So Isaac just put the negative terminal back with that 10 millimeter. He's an expert on that. He got a little bit dirty, I'm afraid, today.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit. And now we will, guys, discover if it was all truth or not. Sounds like a healthy starter.
Yeah.
I like it. He likes it too.
Yes! Woo!
And that was happy ending with Isaac. And also, it was my last video. I'm closing the shop and I'm leaving for Europe. If everything goes good, I will be back in 1 month and continue here, repairing Toyotas and making videos for you. So don't be surprised if you don't see any content. I don't know if I will film anything in Europe, but don't be surprised if you don't see anything for approximately 1 month. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a thumb up and be subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon, like in a month. Hopefully in the months I will be back. Thank you for watching and have a great day, my friend.